Politics has now erupted over Rahul Gandhi's visit to Madurai, where he attended Jallikat. The Congress MP, flanked by allied DMK's Udayanidhi Stalin, hailed the Tamil culture and said it was his duty to protect Tamil language and history. BJP, meanwhile, mocked Rahul Gandhi, saying he sounds like a tourist in Tamil Nadu.
The Pongal Day Mega Bull Run. Jallikat reflecting Tamil Nadu's rich culture and heritage. The COVID curtailed event this time had a special guest. Rahul Gandhi, recently back from his Italian vacation, landed up in Madurai with DMK's Udayanidhi Stalin to witness Jallikat. The Congress MP had a political message, with his party and DMK locked in a direct fight with BJP and AIA-DMK combined in coming polls.
They believe that they can suppress the emotions of the Tamil people. They believe they can crush the language of the Tamil people. They believe that they can suppress the spirit of the Tamil people. I came to give them a message that nobody is going to suppress the Tamil spirit.
BJP, which had cleared Jallikat after bans imposed by UP government and Supreme Court, hit out at Rahul, reminding him past Congress drives, calling Jallikat a barbaric blood sport.
For me, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is an MP from a neighboring state. So we see a lot of MPs coming into Tamil Nadu. My only hope and prayer is he understands the gravity of the Jallikat, the sport, and probably he doesn't try and mislead the people of Tamil Nadu what his party has done. So before the elections, we normally see this kind of photo opportunities.
From criticism in 2011 to open backing now. Will Tamil Nadu buy Rahul Gandhi's newfound love for Jallikat? With Gopi Krishnan Unnithan in Madurai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Meanwhile, politics over Pongal and its festivities in Tamil Nadu. BJP President JP Nadu is in Chennai to attend Pongal celebrations. Nadu inaugurated the BJP's Namma Uru Pongal program in the city. Speaking at the event, Nadu invoked celebrated Tamil poet and philosopher Thiruvalluvar and said he was proud to be in Tamil Nadu. The BJP chief adding that Tamil was the oldest language and the state has a rich culture. Meanwhile, RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat offered prayers at Sri Kadubamde Chinnaman Temple in Chennai today and participated in Pongal celebrations. Prime Minister Modi also took to Twitter greeting Tamilians on Pongal. The ruling AIADMK has been distributing 2,500 sugarcane, a shirt and a sari, along with other essentials used in making Pongal dishes.
It is a land of saints. It is a land where I bow before the saints and sagas who have contributed to the humanity. And Tamil Nadu has got that rich culture and the contribution which it has done to the people of the country. It is the world's oldest language, and the Tamil Nadu is proud of it, that the language and the grammar was developed here.
All right, let's quickly move on. Bhupinder Mann, one of the members of the expert panel formed by Supreme Court to review farm laws, has recused himself. The former MP and national president of Bharatiya Kisan Union said that he's quitting in view of the prevailing apprehensions and sentiments over the farm laws, adding that he would not take any position to compromise the interest of Punjab and the farmers of the nation. Mann further added that he will stand with the farmers. Some protesting outfits had earlier claimed that Mann supported the farm laws and hence his presence on the panel was untenable. The Supreme Court on Tuesday had formed a 4-member committee of agricultural experts to take over negotiations between the government and farm unions. The top court has also stayed implementation of 3 laws.
अभी जब एक सदस्य ने नाम वापस लिया है तो हम तो समझते हैं ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट की भी नैतिक हार है। तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को ये व्यू लेके केंद्र सरकार पर दबाव डालना चाहिए था कि ये कानूनों को रद्द करे। जे केंद्र सरकार ने नहीं कानून रद्द किए तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट को रद्द करने चाहिए थी, ना को स्टे लगा के तो इस पर कमेटी बनानी। तो हम समझते हैं ये आंदोलन बिल्कुल शांतमय चलेगा। तो हम ये भी कह रहे हैं कि वो दूसरे सदस्य उसको भी वापस लेना पड़ेगा, नाम उनको लेना चाहिए क्योंकि शांतमय आंदोलन चल रहा है यहाँ।
Colleague Anisha Mathur joins me for the very latest on this. Anisha, what now? One of the members of the 4-member committee has backed out. The farmers themselves have welcomed it, not that they were going to actually meet with this committee. What now? What's the government stand?
Well, Preeti, we did try to get a sense of what the government is now going to do. The petitioners have said that they are likely to on Monday move an application to the court for modification of the order. That is going to have to be the next step, because now with one of the 4 people who were made part of the committee recusing themselves, the court will have to modify its order and come up with a solution to what happens next. Because remember that CJI had made it very clear that for them this committee will be very, very necessary, because this committee will listen to not only the farmer unions but also to the government and any other farmer association or stakeholder who wants to put their point across. And that committee is expected to start holding its hearing within 10 days of the order that was passed on Tuesday, and then file a report after 2 months. So this is going to be something very crucial. But since today was Makar Sankranti and tomorrow is also a court holiday, we'll have to wait till Monday to figure out what the court's next step is going to be. As far as the farmers are concerned, they've made it very clear that they're very happy with this development, that they want now that the government should also back down, that the other 3 members of this committee should also recuse themselves. And tomorrow's meeting that is scheduled between the farmer unions and the government is also going to be interesting to watch, because the farmers have said that while they do not expect any positive outcome from this meeting, they are still going to go and meet with the government representatives and the ministers to figure out what the stance of the government is going to be now that the court has issued a stay order on these farm laws. So a lot depends on tomorrow's meeting and what happens in court on Monday and Tuesday. Back to you.
Appreciate you joining us, Anisha. We're going to continue coming back to you for more updates on that story. Meanwhile, viewers, this is issued in public awareness. Beware, your car's identity can be stolen. India Today's special investigation team has unearthed an underground market of fake number plates. Take a look at this.
No customization. Car users risk a fine above 5,000 rupees for not using the standard high-security registration plates on vehicles sold before April of 2019 in the national capital. But an India Today investigation has found an underground market of counterfeit high-security registration plates in Delhi.
ये कितने की है? 700 रुपए की। 700 रुपए बहुत ज़्यादा बता रहे हो। देख लो 20 गाड़ियों की बची है।
At Delhi's Karol Bagh, Anil confessed that he's doing brisk business of fake registration plates these days.
वो हम तो ये अपनी वाली बना रहे हैं। हाँ, अच्छा ये है वो। ये कितने की है? 700 रुपए की। ये रेडियम लेटर है सर, उतरेंगे नहीं है। अच्छा इसमें इंडिया लिखा हुआ है वाली में तो? हाँ देखो ना, लेटर जैसे कंपनी का आते हैं। हाँ बिल्कुल कंपनी वाली लग रही है तो। तो बना रहे सर, मैं तो अभी 4 गाड़ी बना के दिए मैं परसों मैंने। तो सर ये भी कॉपी है। ये भी कॉपी है ज़्यादा बड़ी। ये बाहर से बन जाती है ये हमने बनाते हैं ये। अच्छा ये बाहर से बन जाती है। ये आपको कवर के साथ पड़ेगी सर 700 रुपए की। ये सर रोनी से बन के आएगी। बताओ 20 गाड़ियों की ट्रांसपोर्ट उसकी है, टैक्सी की है। पीली बनेगी पीली। सर ये तो कोई जैसी प्लेट है ना पीली, ये होगी प्लेट आपकी। नहीं वो दिखाओ ना जिसमें इंडिया लिखा हुआ। नहीं ये तो पुरानी प्लेट है। तो डाई मार दूंगा फिर मैं। इसमें डाई लग जाएगी? हाँ जी। डाई कैसे लगती है मतलब? तो डाई का 3 लगे होंगे। मैं समझा नहीं डाई कैसे लगती है। ये आप देखो ना, आपने देखो ना, ये डाई तो लगी हुई। ये देखो। अच्छा ये डाई लगती है।
A genuine HSRP carries a chromium-based hologram of the Ashoka Chakra, a 10-digit laser-branded permanent identification number, and is linked electronically to the vehicle. Tamper-resistant, the HSRPSs come with a non-removable snap-on lock, which makes them difficult to replace. Recorded in a centralized database, these high-security number plates help identify stolen vehicles. But jugaad mechanics like Mehrab, just few yards away from the local police station at Delhi's Kashmiri Gate, might be aiding criminals through custom-made false HSRPS for private as well as commercial vehicles.
तुम वो उसके बना दोगे कमर्शियल की?
हाँ कोई सी वाला
हैं? 20 गाड़ियों की बननी है बताओ?
बना देंगे।
कैसे बताओ?
सब कमर्शियल है।
हाँ सब कमर्शियल है ना ट्रांसपोर्टेशन।
फ्रेम बनाना मेरा फ्रेम करवाना। कवर भी आता कवर भी लगाना।
हाँ फ्रेम के साथ।
600 रुपये पड़ेगी गाड़ी की।
600 रुपये की।
भाई मेरे पास लगी हुई है आप कहीं भी जाओ मार्केट में आएगा मेरे पास लेकर के।
तो कितनी देर में बना दोगे भाई? सारी की सारी।
At Delhi's Kashmiri Gate market, Sunny offered a cloned registration plate for just 800 rupees. He guaranteed police would not be able to spot the fake.
नंबर प्लेट बनाते हो क्या? जी सर, वो हाई सिक्योरिटी वाली उसकी भी तो बनती है ना, उसकी कॉपी बनती है इधर। कॉपी का क्या होता है? उसी की जैसी होती है, वो कॉपी होती है। तो वो चल जाती है? हाँ चलती है, बनने बन जाती है। कितने में 800 रुपये की बनेगी जोड़ा। तो ऐसा तो नहीं पुलिस वाले पकड़े? नहीं ऐसा बन गया, बंदे वो भी बनवा के ले आते हैं, हम सब बहुत बनवाते हैं क्योंकि अब सिंपल प्लेट है तो बंद हो गई, हमारे काम ठप हो गया, बंदे वही बनवा के ले आ रहे हैं हमसे।
Cloned HSRPSs roll by, a challenge in crime prevention when vehicles with fake license plates or bearing the identity of someone else's cars go unchecked on the streets. With Nitin Jain for India Today's Special Investigation Team.
All right, in the time of bird flu, some good news for chicken and egg lovers in Delhi. Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has now issued directions to allow the poultry market to reopen and withdraw the temporary restrictions on the import of live birds and packaged chicken from other states. The order comes hours after samples of poultry from Delhi's Ghazipur Mandi tested negative for the dreaded H5N1 avian influenza virus. However, animal husbandry departments continue to remain on high alert and scan random samples across national capital. The Delhi civic authorities have issued an order directing restaurants and eateries to be cautious over chicken and egg dishes. All right, this has happened for the second time now. Donald Trump has become the first US president to be impeached twice. He's been booked for incitement of insurrection, which led to the US Capitol riots that happened on January 6th. Here's the full report.
Impeached, isolated, Donald Trump is a cornered man.
Donald Trump's lies about the stolen election.
Time to heal. He's not even buried yet.
The president, the first president to be impeached twice?
Impeach Donald J. Trump to show the world.
The House of Representatives on Wednesday impeached Donald Trump for the second time during his tenure. Trump has been charged with incitement of insurrection for his speech before the January 6th Capitol riots.
On this vote, the ayes are 232, the nays are 197. The resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid upon the table.
Trump thus became the first US president to be impeached twice. Even 10 Republicans broke ranks to back the move, ensuring its passage with a 232 to a 197 margin. After the House impeached him, Trump released a video statement urging for peace at Biden's unveiling, but was silent on impeachment.
There must be no violence, no law-breaking, and no vandalism of any kind. Everyone must follow our laws and obey the instructions of law enforcement.
This is now going to be Trump's second trial after 2019. In December 2019, he was impeached for withholding funds to Ukraine, but was saved from ouster as the Senate gave him a clean sheet. The president on Wednesday had alleged a witch hunt.
On the impeachment, it's really a continuation of the greatest witch hunt in the history of politics. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. This impeachment is causing tremendous anger. And you're doing it, and it's really a terrible thing that they're doing.
While Trump has a slim chance of getting ousted before his tenure ends on 20th of January, the trial may stretch into the early days of Biden's presidency.
The conviction of Trump for this impeachment motion to actually go through in a trial requires not half, but 2/3 of Senate votes. And here's where it gets interesting. The tally at this point in the Senate is that there are 50 senators from each party. There are 50 Republicans and 50 Democrats. So for this motion to pass and for the Senate trial to convict Trump, 17 Republican votes are needed against Trump. So 17 Republicans will have to vote to oust Trump.
Trump may also face a bar on contesting future polls and runs the risk of losing post-retirement perks. Bureau Report, India Today.
Welcome back. You're watching a fact-check segment where we bust certain claims masquerading to be facts on social media platforms and WhatsApp groups. Now, there is a claim which is floating about suggesting farmers en route Delhi for tractor march on January 26th. The viral image was taken in Germany in November 2019. Nothing to do with the current context. With that, it's a quick wrap on 7 at 7, but do stay tuned. Up next is To The Point.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.